Okay, so hello and welcome to Radio Primis. My name is Neon Cookie, and you're listening to this on Radio FM 115. And today I am here with Majerikarn
What's up?
and Minuteman,
How's it going?
and no one else, unfortunately. But yeah, Infinite Warfare just released, or not just released, but like it has released. Like this is the first podcast we do, like since it is released. So it's very hype now.
Well, to be
Okay.
fair, it's still quite a new game. I mean, it's only,
Yeah.
5 days in at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
So,
it's on 5 days. Yeah.
only 5 days, yeah. It's very new still. But even though, like, a lot of things have been found, like the main Easter egg, for instance, has been found.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still very, very much a new game. I guess because of the amount of hours we put into it, it feels like it's been out for a lot longer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it
like,
does.
yeah,
Yeah, but I'm very happy with it. It's actually a lot of fun, and I like how it's like, it's really like a lot tougher than at least Black Ops 3. Like it's like my high round or like my record, like my highest scene is still only scene 26. I haven't even managed to go further.
yeah, we've managed to get to 34 when we was Easter egg hunting, like with me
Oh,
and
what?
Minuteman. But yeah, I can agree with you. They've managed to find this middle ground, which is it's hard, like the Black Ops One type of zombies, but at the same time, they still managed to have these like Gobblegum or like the Fate and Fortune cards in now. So like you
Yeah.
still have that like OP type of thing in the game, but it's still pretty
yeah.
difficult at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really good,
And
I
what
guess.
I also
Well,
like how it's got the same feel as well, like the same sort of movement and things as Black Ops 3, for instance.
Yeah.
yeah. One of the main things I don't like though is the story is almost non-existent.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
get the intro trailer, and then that's it. Like the Easter egg gave us no storyline. As far as I'm aware, there's no quotes that give us storyline information. Um, and like literally everything is within the map. Like there's no, like you said, no storyline.
Okay. Maybe just like every map is its own story somehow, or I don't know, I have no idea, but like I don't know.
Well,
Because like
literally,
I
like
don't know.
the voice that speaks to the characters, he often says like because I remember once when I went down, I think, and the voice said like, "Oh, you should have like that was the whiniest death scene of all time. Like that was a very bad death scene. We need to reshoot it or something." Or he said something like that, and it was like interesting.
yeah, yeah. Well, like all we
Yeah.
know so far about the storyline really is that they're normal people who get sucked up into a movie screen, and then they're here in the 80s, and they're being
Yeah.
controlled by Willard Wyler, who's like a director of films. But
Okay.
that's basically all we know. There's nothing really too much to go into.
And
Um,
then we know that Hoth has been in there for a while, and he like knows like what to do. So he's like helping them.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's stuck in the movies for a while, apparently.
What I like about Infinite Warfare, going a little bit off of that, we're still sort of sticking with Easter eggs and things, is that as we're finding new things, I realise that they're actually telling us from the beginning what to do. So, like, I noticed earlier from somebody on Reddit posted a picture, and you know that step we have to throw the grenade into the portal to then keep on throwing it over and over again like a hot potato into the main portal for that battery part.
For
Um.
what?
For the battery on one of the wonder weapons, you have to throw a grenade into the portal at the Journey into Space portal, and
Oh
it
yeah,
yeah, the one I was getting yesterday when you were streaming. Basically, if you have that portal off before you turn the power on, there's actually a grenade symbol behind that portal, like sort of graffitied onto the wall.
oh yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, and then there's other graffitis like simply one on the wall next to the main portal that says "Get Packed" with an arrow, and
Yeah.
little hints like that. And then talk to the DJ is quite an important one, like quite a main one that we all
Oh
notice.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
like the Get Packed one. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah. I mean, they did tell us the day before the game came out when they did their stream that read the graffiti on the walls because it'll tell you a lot, but it's actually a lot more useful than you first imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember seeing the grenade there. I just didn't think what that was actually gonna mean anything. I
Yeah,
thought it was just random.
no, well, Now we know it's there for like a little hint.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and like there's one thing. This like is the most tiniest insignificant thing ever, but I am so disappointed that the perk jingles, like you can't hear the perk jingles when you buy the perks. That is the most upsetting thing ever, in my opinion.
I
Like,
um I hear Up in Atoms every time I buy it. Like you just hold
yeah,
it.
like you can hear like tiny bits sometimes, but it's so quiet. I want it to like really like become the dominant audio thing, like for a few
Yeah, more
seconds.
like Black Ops, where it's
Yeah, but
just
too, when
has
you
the actual
bought
jingle.
Primis 2, it was so satisfying to hear it. You
Yeah,
bought it. Yeah,
yeah,
and
I can
especially now when like the perk jingles are so good. Like they are so good.
I can agree with you there, and I guess because I have my music off a lot of the time, I don't really notice that. But like, what I do notice is that the perk jingles are actually part of the soundtrack because every now and then you'll see Hasselhoff pop up on the screen, and it'll say like Blue Bolts or whatever, and that'll be the song playing.
Oh, is it? I've never
Yeah.
thought about that. Okay.
But obviously you can go up to half and like change the song.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
But I think
Okay, I need to try that next time I play
you
one.
can only do it certain time. I think you can only do it once or twice at a time because eventually he'll be like, "I ain't taking requests anymore, kiddo," or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you can change the song. But like I said, like I don't really listen to the song. I have the audio turned right down for the music, just for like
Yeah.
copyright and things. Although it's so
Oh,
distorted, you probably would be fine anyway if it played.
yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah.
But
Yeah, and like this was also like a thing I thought about like a few minutes ago only, but um like this was because I'm assuming like every DLC they're getting sucked into a new movie. There's going to
yeah,
be like a new theme because this was like a sci-fi movie with aliens and stuff like that and a theme park,
yeah, yeah.
I guess. And like what if there's going to be like a horror movie next time or
Oh, that'd be cool.
maybe yeah, or like maybe a I don't know. Yeah, like anything, like any
Just
movie genre, I
thinking about
guess.
that type of concept, but like, what if it's like a little nod? They probably did like DLC 4, and they get sucked up into like Revelations or I don't know something like that, and then the
That'd
four
Yeah.
characters are there, and that's how they sort of intertwine together.
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
But I know also,
Yeah.
Minuteman, you were talking about you hope that the characters have different stereotypes per map.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
maybe
Yeah.
next time, like AJ will be something besides a jock, and then all the other
Yeah.
characters be something
That would
different.
be cool.
could you imagine if like I don't know, one of the maps is like very music based, and like there's we got like the goth and the emo, the chav, and like that type of thing. The rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, we've already got a rapper technically, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really cool, but like I feel like they have to like change the theme because like everything is 80s 80 because now it is the 80s themed or so we
yeah,
say and like the next map let's just say it's a horror movie and they need to change their outfit, their hairstyle, like just their style in clothing and stuff like
I
that.
feel like
And
they
also yeah, and also like the perk jingles, because all of the perk jingles
Oh
are
yeah,
80s
true.
jingles, like from the
oh
80s, like
yeah.
yeah, and, like stuff like that. They
I
need to
feel
change so
I
much
feel like
stuff.
the least the character models will change, the clothing, the attitudes and everything, because before they get sucked up, they're completely different clothing and things,
Yeah,
or like quite at least different to what it is in Spacelands.
yeah,
So like the
like,
clothing is different before the Spaceland movie, before they get sucked up, and then I'm imagining they somehow get taken out of Spaceland, or they go straight from Spaceland to DLC 1, wherever that will be.
yeah.
Although
Yeah, I'm
horror,
really interested in seeing what they will do.
just think about
Yeah,
it, like horror doesn't actually seem that far fetched because when you go into the afterlife, there are like movie posters around, and there's
yeah.
definitely one like a dark poster, like quite a black poster, and I think it has like red writing or something. He's in
I
like
think I
the
know the one you're talking about.
yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the corner next to the service counter and like where you do the shooting range, and that looks
Okay.
that
Yeah.
looks like a horror poster. and like
Okay.
and like completely opposite it says like now playing and then zombies in Spaceland. So you got your poster there, and it has like, other posters as well.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
But they do also have a poster there that says coming soon, and it's like blacked out.
Oh, what? Can you see any like, can you see anything at all, or is it
Can
just
you see
like
like
a
a zombie,
completely
but
You
like
black?
very hard to
you
see?
can yeah, like a blacked out
Okay,
zombie, and then you can see like writing at the bottom. But I don't think the writing is like got much of a texture. You might need a sniper to read
okay,
it. The only word I could figure out was Activision because that was like a bigger word, but
okay.
it was more like a credits at the bottom type of thing. But
Yeah, okay.
I might try and get a sniper and just have a look at that, and make sure there's no like little Easter egg there, because they actually had an Easter egg with the perk box of Toughen Up. They put a little
Oh, did
Easter egg on there, yeah, which basically said, "How are you reading this? You know, you must be looking in the game files to be reading this box."
oh what?
Yeah, yeah. So they definitely put in Easter eggs all over the map, and
Yeah,
we're slowly getting used to the idea of looking more deep into the map. Like I was mentioning a second ago before we started, the music Easter eggs with the teddy bears. There's at least 30
yeah,
locations for the teddy
Gee.
bear Easter egg. Like I say, you got to shoot 5 in like one game or whatever, but there's a potential at least 30 locations, and some of the locations, like the targets, when you put the
yeah,
shades on, are like really really hard to see.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are nice. Yeah, yeah, but I know what you mean. They are really hard to find.
Yeah,
Seriously. That's the targets because I've been looking for them like a game ago.
yeah, yeah.
In game.
I really hope I really hope that more Easter eggs will carry on being found at least until all the way up until DLC 1.
Yeah, to keep the
Yeah,
hype
true.
going.
I just like it
Like,
when an Easter egg's been there the whole time in front of our face, and we've all just been so blind to see it.
yeah,
Like Minuteman was saying about the box with the same numbers as Black Ops 3 the other day.
yeah,
Wait, the what? Oh yeah, the box with the same numbers.
Yeah, yeah. I just find that sort of thing really subtle. Yeah, it's sort of genius the way they do it. And
yeah,
people now are like thinking like, are the universe, are the storylines connected, or is it just reused textured? And I personally think it's just reused texture, but
Yeah,
yeah.
me too.
Oh yeah, that box. Yeah, now I remember that as well with the
The
same
cardboard
text.
box.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's one. Yeah,
So
yeah.
what do you guys think of the leveling up system?
Uh,
Um, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's I really like that it's like, well, there is multiple prestiges, right? I'm guessing there's 10 prestiges.
I'm pretty certain there's no prestiges. It's just level after level.
Oh, is there? Because I saw like there are calling cards that say like, oh, you get this calling card when you hit Prestige 1, but maybe that's
Oh really?
multiplayer.
I think
Yeah,
that's multiplayer.
okay,
Yeah,
maybe
because
it's
When you go
I've
to
seen.
zombies, it says when you reach level 40, then like level 80, and then like level 220.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe yeah, maybe it is like that then. Yeah.
I haven't actually. I'm level 30 at the moment, so like I'm not actually high
Yeah,
enough
I'm
to this.
only 22. I really need to level up more.
The only thing that might just like make me think that there is a prestige is the fact that everything, all the guns, are unlocked by level 40.
Okay.
So like other than that, like I'm pretty sure there's no prestiges. It's just level after level. But what level it goes up to, I am not sure.
Maybe 1 quintillion again.
I
No, but
I would I would bet it'd be like level 1,000, like Black Ops 3.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think so as well. Yes.
But
But
yeah,
it definitely feels like you level up slower in this.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it really does. Seriously, yeah.
there are like a lot of ways to level up though, like to get points. You simply put in the head on the robot will give you 100 points, pack a punch and 500 points. By doing the music Easter eggs will
Yeah.
give you 500 points per Easter egg. You
Oh,
know,
it's
yeah, little things like that will give you XP to level up.
yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that when you pack punch at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and complete rounds, of course. Yeah, nice.
It's also been debunked, I guess, how to get keys. Like what the running
Yeah,
method is by like
by
going
rounds.
rounds, yeah, rather than like
Yeah,
kills or whatever.
Oh, so you
yeah,
get do you like one key per round then?
It's not quite one key per round, but Glitching Queen said in a video that she went into a game and like by round 3 she fell asleep, and then they got
yeah,
up to like round 30 or something, and then
yeah.
she went down a lot, but she had the same amount of keys as the guys who were actually playing the game until round 30.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I saw her tweet about that, and I tweeted at her, but like because there are like some players that get to around 200 or something like that, and they could literally bathe in keys then. Like,
Yeah, well, no, I think the leaderboards were messed up because I don't actually think anyone's got past scene 100 yet.
okay,
yeah.
I've seen some ultra like hardcore like high round players and they've only been able to get as highest I've seen is 74, which is Steve.
okay,
I think that what's making him not be able to get that high is just because the brute, his health doesn't have a
yeah.
level cap like the
Oh,
Yeah.
Panzer
doesn't
and the
it?
Mark.
What?
So
That's
unlike
Yeah,
so OP.
so unlike the Panzer where like round 50 it's the same health afterwards, like yeah, the brute
Yeah.
just keeps on getting stronger and stronger.
Oh, what? They
Uh,
need to fix that, in my opinion.
yeah,
Like,
as well as the weapons are just too weak.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they are. They really are.
They're so they're way too weak. Like I don't like, and they need to have like a weapon that just does extra damage against the brute, like how the shotguns are like crazy good against the Panzer. There needs to be like a weapon
Yeah.
class that's, like super good against the brute.
Because I even tried earlier on, I even tried snipers against the brute. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's rubbish. It just doesn't work. And the best gun so far that I've found is any like LMG. I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah,
assume I'm gonna assume like the claw would be pretty good, but then it uses up a fortune card.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I would probably assume that like maybe an explosive gun, like the pistols are okay, but maybe like the howitz is it called, or like one of the
howitzer.
yeah, that's the one. But one of the like grenade launchers would probably work fairly well, but then like I never like having a weapon just specifically for a boss unless it works really well.
Yeah.
Like they need some like the thunder gun for like the panzers and revelations that killed them straight away, even around 100 sort of thing. They need something like
Yeah.
that just to make it a bit easier.
Yeah. Something like
Yeah,
really strong that you can rely on all the
I
time.
guess this shows how easy Black Ops 3 is
Yeah, maybe.
true.
because like multiple people are able to get to like around 100 plus, but I think simply it was because of the weapons and the double pack a punch abilities. I think they made it a bit too easy.
Also, two brutes can spawn in on solo at one time.
Mm,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one's hard enough.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, it's so impossible.
Even with Toughen Up, like when he shoots you with his laser beam out of his eyes, like you're in that for more than say 3 seconds and you're down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but other than the boss, I don't really have any sort of like negativity against the map. Like I think it's in general a really good map, and the way
Yeah,
it
me
plays.
too. Yeah.
yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah,
I think
there's
Yeah.
that if they find a way to either nerf the brute or just have a weapon that does extra damage, then the brute's he's just way too OP.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a crap ton of like machines that you can play on the arcade machines. There's
Yeah, there's so many.
loads of
Seriously.
ways to earn tickets. I found it actually early on today. You know all those like little machines of the old school classic games on. They don't actually give you tickets. They're just there for like more of a fun aspect.
Oh, okay.
I think they're more of like a nod or something like to the older Activision games back in like the 80s or whenever they made those games.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a load of different ways you can earn tickets. So that's a pretty good thing because tickets are quite important and you need a lot of them if you want to get like all the stickers for like your wonder weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
And I find that the magic wheel is actually pretty easy to get a good gun out of as well. Like I've only hit it a few times, but every time I've seemed to get a good gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am always unlucky. I always get all of the snipers all the time. Like, why?
Yeah,
Why do
yeah.
I do that? And like I still don't really feel like there's like an amazing gun in the box. Like there's no wonder weapon and no ray gun or anything like that. There's only
Yeah.
like strong normal weapons
But
that you can
what
hope for.
but what I think will happen is even though these guns are quite underpowered now, once we start playing it more and like the guns get leveled up, they get like the attachments are going to be a lot stronger. Like some of the
Oh yeah,
attachments we have are so overpowered, like that you can get out of the crate box opening.
yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't really like I don't really know a lot about the crate box weapons, but but yeah.
Yeah, it can give you like different abilities basically, and some of them are like really good. So if one I got earlier on today or like yesterday or whenever was I when I put it on my gun, if I get 75 kills or more with that gun without going down, then I get a free perk. But it only works once, obviously.
What? Okay, but still, that's really good.
And there's
So let's you have 6 perks then.
I've not tried it yet. I'm gonna assume yes because
Yeah,
we've not found
sure.
any other way. But there's
Yeah.
also one on my Oni that I've got, and every kill gives me 10% extra money, like extra points, and
Oh,
Oh,
that also includes if I melee, but my Onis are out, like in my hand. If I melee, I get an extra
oh
13
wow.
points.
okay.
So I just bought Slappy Taffy, and like every melee was just extra 13 points, which eventually build up.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
there are definitely overpowered like classes to have. It's just a matter of trying to unlock them and like playing enough to actually get to that point.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
One of my favorite things about Spaceland is all the extinction references. There's
Yeah,
like so much.
yeah, I noticed that as well. That is really good, or like
Yeah,
satisfying, or like a tiny bit nostalgic. Like,
'cause
oh,
I loved extinction, so it was pretty cool.
yeah, me too.
I've only noticed the arcane core, but you were telling me that there was like more basically around the map.
Yeah, it's
But
the arcane core, the elemental upgrades, the satellites like the drill, and then the tickets are like the teeth. There's other ones too.
it's pretty cool
Yeah,
how they are sort of like I don't know, like you were saying, it's obvious that they're like the same people working for both.
yeah,
Yeah,
But it's cool how they're sort of implementing it in like a different game mode, but making it its own thing and working.
yeah,
Like it's nice to see that Zombies in Spaceland has definitely worked because when it was first announced as well, loads of people sort of like they didn't know what to say about it. And personally, I always thought it was going to be pretty good, but like as you can imagine, there was a lot of people who thought that it was just going to be a flop, basically.
yeah, yeah. I really liked it, at least.
What do you think about like the traps around the map?
I like the
They are
trap.
really cool. I love the disco trap so much. It is so
Hmm.
funny to see the
I like the
zombies
disco trap
dance.
more than most of the other traps because it's like a
Yeah, me
massive
too.
monkey bomb.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Everyone runs to it. It's
Yeah,
so, except for the boss.
I like how you've got the crocodile trap and the water fountain trap, like the one that squirts the water up. I'll class that as a trap because it does kill the zombies. Both of those are like free, so you could just if you're out of money, out of ammo, you could just sort of train around there
Yeah,
and like eventually kill zombies like that.
yeah, yeah. The traps are really fun and cool. Like
Yeah,
compared to Ops 3, yeah. And
and what
creative.
Definitely.
and what's cool apart from as far as I can remember, apart from the crocodile trap if it claps you in, and apart from the bumper cars that they hit you, none of the traps will kill you immediately. I'm not actually too sure about the disco one, but all the other traps you can somehow walk into it or walk around it. Whereas if the zombies follow you, they'll die, but you won't.
Yeah, yeah, I hate the bumper cars, seriously. I've died so many times on those by accident.
I died
Like,
once from them, but
On bumpers,
yeah, I've only died like twice or three times, but like it's still, they are so annoying, like
they're
seriously.
so bad.
You always need to like
Bumpacars.
check. You always need to check like left and right as if you're like drive or like if you're going like past a way or like a
Yeah.
driving
Yeah.
way.
Well, they're
Yeah,
fairly simple because only one will drive at like any one time. Like there are three different cars that think of. There are three different cars that will move, but it'll
yeah,
only be one at a time. So like when you see one move, you can run across without any of the others moving. But
yeah.
I died once because I walked up next to one that was like stationary, and then it started moving, and it just automatically killed me.
Oh what?
So I was like actually at the side of it, but it still killed me.
Oh what?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like they need to do something about that.
Another
I
thing
thought
I'm
the
not.
bump car is going to be something that we could actually like use in zombies, but
Yeah,
it's so stupid. It's like pointless.
they
Yeah.
said something along the lines of you can use bumper cars to kill zombies, and by you can use, I assumed you could like get into it and drive it. Especially when we saw the roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
So like you're able to get into the roller coaster. Why can't you get into a bumper car? Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be
Yeah.
cool if you could like get in the bumper
Interesting.
car and drive it around the map for like a minute and just run zombies over.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do you think of the perks? I won't specify any perks, but just any perks that stand
I
out.
like the perks, but like um I haven't really like tried all of them yet. Like the PhD flopper one or bomb stoppers or what is it called?
Bomb stoppers, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like is it exactly like PhD flopper? Because like it's not even that useful in my opinion. Like unless you have the starting pistol upgraded.
Um,
Upgraded.
yeah, well, it does everything explosive damage like resistance, so you don't die from explosive damage, but apart from the clowns.
Okay. Okay, so because here you can't really dolphin dive or anything like that, so you can't really make an explosion as you could
Yeah,
in
I
Black.
wish you could, but that's kind of what
Yeah,
Trailblazers is.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right about that. But like, like it's less useful here at least. At least PhD flopper. But I really like the creativity in quickies. Like there's not just like a sped up animation of you reloading the gun. It's like actually like reloading it in a different way.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I like that at least.
I like I say, bomb stoppers. I like that perk. Normally, when I play, I'll go for bomb stoppers, toughen up, racing stripes, up and atoms, and bang bangs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not a really big fan of blue bolts, which is the electric cherry.
It's
Yeah, me neither. Like oh what happened? What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like someone left, but I don't think anyone left.
Yeah,
yeah. I
everyone
don't
is
know.
still here. I don't know.
If Matt
No
tried
idea.
to join thing.
I also don't. I'm not really a massive fan of um, the banana colada one.
Yeah, that one is so bad. Like
Like
It's so
seriously.
awful.
I
It's
used it on like higher rounds and it does kill zombies, but like you just have to do it a lot and you have to do it to like a whole horde to make it worth it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they just made that a tad bit stronger, just so like zombies would die a bit easier from that, that'd be a little bit better of a perk. I mean, I still use it, but it's not really one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's kind of useless.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I was hoping for similar to Black Ops 3, where you could just slide all around the map,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
and
Because you
zombies in
like kind
Spaceland
of
doesn't have
stop.
that.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
kind of stop when you slide, like two times in a row.
Like you lose momentum, and I was hoping you'd be able to
Yeah.
slide just like that, as well as using banana colada, trailblazers, as well as using that every single slide, but it will only work one slide every like 3 to 5 seconds, say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not as OP as it could be. I just wish it was a little bit better.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be cool if it could let you slide longer distances too.
Yeah, that would be so amazing, seriously. That would
Yeah,
actually, and like just leave
Or
a longer trail of fire just to kill
yeah.
zombies. Yeah.
Or in the next map, they should just combine bomb stoppers and trailblazers, and then maybe increase the
Yeah.
price a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be a good idea, actually. It would. It would be a good idea. Great idea, in fact. My opinion or something.
No, personally, I think it's a necessity to have bomb stoppers. I think I go for that perk before I go for jug, especially if I have
Yeah,
a
Oh,
pistol.
okay, yeah.
yeah. It kind of it's cool, but kind of sucks that bomb stoppers and the starting pistol like they're like crutch items. Like if you don't
Yeah,
have bomb stoppers and that it's really hard to get high rounds because there's nothing that's gonna get you out of corners or kill the zombies quickly because the zombies can hit you so fast.
yeah, yeah,
When you're red screened and you can't even see anything because the red screen is so
Yeah, it's
OP.
so, like,
The only
thick.
thing you can do is
yeah,
pull out your pistol and spam the ground. Like there's nothing else you can do.
yeah. They need to like fix the red screen for definite,
Yeah.
just so like it's not red your entire screen. Like, cause like you say, you can't see anything, and then you can't see where you're going or like what you're killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
So
about the clowns?
They
I'm
are
all right with those.
scary.
I mean, they're no Zetsubou spider, but I think they're
No.
pretty simple to kill. They get
Yeah.
stronger. They get stronger as the rounds go up.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
Scary.
They
where
eventually
again,
become just super OP.
yeah. Where again, like Black Ops 3, for instance, the Black Ops 3, the spiders and the dogs, they would always be like a one-shot kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas now we've got like a mid-round max ammo boss, or like I guess boss type zombie that isn't quite a one-shot kill.
Yeah, it's like more challenging,
Yeah,
like at the higher rounds.
and you get so
Yeah.
many of them as well in like one point.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so terrifying when everything like sprints towards you. And they sprint as well, really fast. It's actually scary.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Like the way that they spawn in, you could like be watching one way, and then all of a sudden, right behind you, there'll just be a clown that explodes
Yeah.
because they spawn in from like lightning or whatever, and they just
Yeah.
spawn wherever.
Yeah. They do. Literally wherever they feel like.
Yeah, but no, I think they're pretty good. They're a pretty good like max ammo round. Again, fits with the
Yeah.
theme, Spaceland, you know, clowns and everything. Like, I think they've done a very
Yeah.
good job of keeping to the theme of the map. There's nothing that
Yeah.
feels sort of out of place that I've seen. There's
Yeah.
even like aliens that sort of fits the theme of like Spaceland, you know, like roller coasters and bits and bobs like that in the 80s. In my opinion, anyway, it sort of fits that theme.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that fully.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, nice. We discussed, like, we have discussed a few times or like brought this up because like before Infinite Warfare was released, we always like got the question or we asked it or talked about it, and the question was like, do we think Infinite Warfare zombies is going to be better than Exo zombies? And yeah, I think it really is better, like a lot better
That
for
yeah,
Yeah.
that
sure.
that was our poll from a couple of weeks ago, and I think the results
Yeah.
was something like 91% said that Spaceland Zombies was going to be better, and then
Yeah.
Extinction had like 9% people thinking that was going to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally believe there's zombies in Spaceland, especially after playing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is really it is really good, like, or
Yeah.
yeah, like it's hard to explain, but like it's it's a lot better in it's like better it's better than I expected and at the same time worse than I expected in like
All right.
different ways, so it evens out. But I like I really think it is really funny or like fun to play. Yeah.
I think it's had more hype personally for me. I don't think as a community, but I think for me personally, it's had more hype than Revelations.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I feel like as a community, we've sort of lacked a little bit. Like I've not seen that many bigger YouTubers streaming it, apart from say Noah, Pizza, Dalek, and Milo.
Yeah.
Other than those four, I've not really seen that many YouTubers streaming it on like a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because it's not Treyarch or if it's because they don't like the game.
I don't
I've
know.
I've seen
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen a few people saying that they're not a fan of it, but I personally
Yeah,
think it's
I've
a really
also
good
seen
game.
a lot of people say that. Like, why? It is really funny.
Yeah,
Or
it is.
like, I
It's
guess,
nice to play a game that's like fun and is not like serious like Treyarch.
yeah,
Definitely. I just think they need some story, and then they'll be good.
Yeah,
yeah. And
definitely.
make the perk jingles louder, seriously, please.
I
Yeah.
wonder
Yeah,
if
but
we'll get
like, yeah,
No,
you
you go
go
first,
ahead.
Cookie.
No, you, because mine is long.
No, you can go first.
No.
Cookie, go first.
Okay, but like the whole thing about like the themes about the map, like this was like science fiction in the 80s because I'm really interested like where like will they because there's probably or like there is going to be four DLCs. Like they need to think of four different movie genres if they now decide to do that. Like
Yeah,
yeah, like, they're probably going to do horror and maybe like what else is there? Like
I mean,
competition or
there's loads of
yeah, like
genres. I don't know what would
yeah,
fit with zombies though. Like
action maybe or I don't know.
comedy,
Yeah, like
comedy would that? I don't think that would fit with zombies. Not
yeah,
that.
like that would be like quite weird maybe.
I mean, they could do thriller, but that's very similar to horror in its own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
romantic
they could do romantic, but I feel like
drama.
with the quotes that Sally has so far, it's already a romantic map.
Yeah, but like drama, what would that be? Drama? I don't
Oh,
know.
drama. That could be quite interesting. Like you said,
Yeah,
I don't know
Let's
what it could
get
be at
that
this
pink
time.
star on the map.
Just Keemstar as the main host
yeah.
and as a playable character.
He is the boss zombie.
Well, I mean, they've teased Nightmare Summer, and then so maybe that's one of the maps.
Oh, and Disco
Like,
Devil.
Maybe.
yeah, like it's gonna maybe it's like on a beach in the summer. You got like the chick in the bikini, and then you got the lifeguard, and then I don't know who else, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem with that is, um, both of those films were released, not in the 80s, but are released in the 70s.
mm,
I can remember. I think one of them was Friday the 13th, April 13th. I think 1979, and then the other one was like 1973. I think, or something like that. So there's not going to be much of a change of eras
Okay.
as far as Disco Devil and Nightmare Summer goes. Anyway.
Yeah. Another genre that they might include is action. Action. That would be like, or like, there's always action, but like action, or like, why is it, or like, what? No one's
Yeah.
saying anything. I was
No,
confused.
action would be a good zombies map if they do it right, I guess. Um,
Yeah.
they could have, for instance, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the park DJ or the park mascot, or
Yeah.
the map mascot. I'll say because it probably won't be a park. And then
Yeah.
it could be like rather than a park, it could be like an action film set, like in Hollywood.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and then
Yes. Nice.
you still have scenes and everything with the little clipboard that they have to like different scenes and then whatever. But yeah, they could have like different actors from a different era, let's say the 90s or the 60s.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just have to wait and see what they do for the next DLCs. We have DLC 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4
Yeah.
actually, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Four more maps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be very
The
cool.
only thing I
Or
don't know, I only
yeah.
thing I don't know is DLC 1 and all the others is going to be four multiplayer maps and one zombies map like Treyarch, or is it going to be say four zombies maps and one multiplayer or something like that? Like they could change it up. They
Yeah.
they could decide to give us two zombie maps per DLC.
Yeah, that would be
That'd
really
be really
hype,
cool.
seriously.
Yeah, I mean anything could technically happen at this point because we just don't know. Like we say, like the storyline could go anywhere. They could do anything with the characters, any era. and anything else like that. So like having more than one zombies map per DLC, even if it was just for one DLC they gave us two, I think that would work really well.
Yeah, yeah, I would love that. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to see where the storyline takes us.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
hopefully it's good. I think it'll be decent, but
the
I'm
one
not
thing is
expecting too much story wise.
the one thing it's lacking is radios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's like no radios. There's quotes, but again, like they're not storyline quotes. There's no radios. Um, and if anything, the quotes were more Easter egg related.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's how people found out about the Hoff being a playable character, was via one of his quotes saying like, "What, 4 Hoffs better than one," or something like that. Basically saying, you can play,
Four.
you can potentially have all 4 people as the Hoff.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That would get really
Scary.
confusing because you can't see who's who.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, like yeah.
But I think,
Isn't wait, what is his name? Hoff. Or like
yeah.
Hoff.
David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, David Hasselhoff. Isn't he Swedish?
I don't
Isn't
know.
he? I swear he is, seriously.
Hold on, let me give this a very quick search.
I swear he's Swedish.
I'm
If
checking it too.
You'll probably get that before me, but laptop's now frozen.
David
Says he's
Hasselhoff.
from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah, he
say like,
doesn't live in Sweden, but like I swear he is Swedish. I've heard that somewhere.
probably like I
He
don't
had a he
even
had a
know.
talk show in Sweden.
Oh, what?
He had a talk show in Sweden.
I swear. David
Yeah, I
Maybe
was
Hasselhoff.
that's
gonna
why he
say
said he was Swedish.
like I've always thought he was American because he's very Knight Rider and things like is a very American old school program TV
Yeah.
shows.
Okay, well I don't know. Yeah, maybe he is. Yeah.
There are even like some quote references from the Hoff about Knight Rider and old films and programs that
Really?
he's done. When he
That's cool.
when you play as the Hoff and you go up to the robot, he sometimes says, "Oh yeah, let's fix this machine up and put it back together. I know a thing or two about working with old machines,"
Oh,
which is on about the Knight Rider car, and that's not
Uh,
that's not the exact quote, but it's something similar.
yeah.
But I think it's
okay,
pretty
yeah.
cool how they're also putting in quotes and nods and things to like old stuff that he's done.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was American. Now I'm disappointed. But I swear there's someone like famous in America that was Swedish, like someone really like
Me?
someone yeah. Yeah, it was you, I think. No, but like there was someone like David Hasselhoff or something that was Swedish, I swear.
I don't know.
Dunno.
I don't know.
No.
But yeah, finally, I think we'll end it on this note. What do you guys think of the Easter egg?
Um, this question doesn't really fit me because I've never even attempted it yet. But I will soon because I'm really like hyped to like meet the alien boss. At least
Mhm.
it looks quite amazing.
Alright, so I think it is too short, and 3 months to figure the Easter egg out is a way too much of an overestimation. It was figured out
Yeah.
within it was figured out
Like,
within like 2 days, and then completed
yeah.
in 3 days or 2 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd have to agree. I think it's pretty good, but again, it's so short because it's all you have to do is get the Steadicom, place it down 3 times, play Simon Says, fight the alien, and then shoot it down and shoot the UFO down. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so well, like I say, so quick. Although at the same time, it can potentially take you a lot of rounds just to set up if you want to set up.
Yeah.
But say if you're a good enough player, you can get into the boss fight by about round 12 or round 13, which is pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if the alien's health varies by round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be like good
Hmm.
to know. I wouldn't have thought so if it's anything to go off based on Treyarch because they didn't do their Easter eggs like that. Like it was,
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
But I would have thought at least in the boss fight like with all the zombies and the brutes, their health will be stronger depending on what round you're on. I would have thought,
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
but I'm not sure about the
So
alien.
yeah,
All I know is like the
yeah, I
alien,
have
you
no
can't,
idea.
as far as I'm aware, you can't really get up close to the alien until it's down. If you get up too close to it, it'll just push you back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've never even like seen like footage of the alien. I've seen a
Yeah,
picture, I think, but like I've never seen the gameplay or like gameplay of the boss fight. So I
you,
really
you'll
need
you'll
to
have to
check
wait.
that out.
You have to wait until we all play together and then get your reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to.
But yeah, I think it's a good Easter egg, and I like all the small side Easter eggs around the map as well. But I just feel like it should have been a longer
Yeah, me
Easter egg.
too.
I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
trying to hunt for it and trying to find it. Like we did like 6 or 7 streams at least doing like the hunt for the Easter egg and like attempting it.
Yeah,
But I
I
just felt.
saw that.
But then again, it's Infinite Warfare's like first ever map. Infinity Ward's first ever map. So for their
Yeah,
for their Naktor and Toten equivalent, like it's a pretty good map. Like for Easter egg.
yeah, yeah, it is. It really is nice.
But that's all I can really say
Yeah.
about the map. Is there anything else that
Yeah.
we missed out that you guys got on your mind at the moment about the map?
I just found a Donald Trump Easter egg in Infinite Warfare.
You can play as the new U.S. American president.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Nice. I don't really know. I feel like there's so much more to say, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
so hyped for DLC 1 already.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got high hopes.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like as a quick sort of overbrief of the whole game, then that was basically my first impression. I really love it, and
Yeah, me too.
I've got over a day's worth of playing it now, and I still just very much love playing it, and I want to play it more.
Okay, yeah.
I think literally after this, me and Minuteman are going to be like streaming it as well. So
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
like
Nice.
it's
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
game it's made me for the past 5 days stay up until about 6 or 7 in the morning, just playing it and streaming it
Yeah.
and whatever else. Which Black Ops 3 didn't really do as much. It did a little bit with like Revelations. I did a 7-hour stream when it first came out.
7? What?
Yeah,
And yeah, okay, nice.
and then with this, I've done a few like quite long streams and things, but I don't know. I just feel like the hype is still there very much because it's quite a new game.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So with that being said, if there's nothing else that you got on mind right now,
I got nothing.
No.
I don't have anything, unfortunately.
Well,
Unfortunately.
that's
Mhm.
that concludes the podcast episode
Yes, it is.
6. Is it? I don't even
5 or
know.
6, I don't know.
We haven't done it in
No,
like.
it's 5.
Is it episode 5?
No, wait,
No,
you
it-
did. Oh, yeah, it's 6. It's 6.
It's
I
episode
did 2.
whatever it says in the
No,
title.
I
Anyway,
did 2 and I did 5. I put 2 and 5. Oh, no, I didn't.
and
I have no
that
idea.
concludes this week's
Yeah.
podcast, Radio Primis. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week with more. Thank you.
Yes,
Peace out.
thank you, everyone, for watching. The end.